And leadership, and this is another thing. When you get into a position, it's not, oh, it's my time to shine now. Y'all gonna see me now. It's about to go down. You trying to clock me out early, I'm gonna clock you out. It's my time. That's not what leadership is about. It's about how you can make others shine. The greatest leaders are those who serve others and not wait to be served. You want to be great? Serve. That's the definition of greatness. Serving. There's a saying that I love. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And the greatest picture of serving others with humility is when Jesus, he leaves the head seat of the table. See, some people, they get in that position, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm staying in this seat. They're going to see me. They're going to see all I can do. But the reality is this. He left the head seat of the table and he began to wash the feet of his disciples. That's a picture of what humility looks like. And you know, I'm going to tell my wife, I always got to say something about my wife in sermons because that's just my way of showing her I love her. I had messed up, y'all. This was probably the first three months of our marriage. Yes, she said, oh yeah. And this is my beautiful bride right here. Sorry. I had messed up, y'all. I was just, I acted out of character, out of my flesh. And so I said, Lord, how can I make this right? He said, all right, do what you did at your wedding. It was the same tin that we used at my wedding. We had like a tin of water, and I washed my wife's feet. I didn't say anything to her when I messed with her. So I put it in and she started crying. I said, all right, don't start crying now. Let me finish this. The Lord has told me to do this. Let me finish this assignment now. Don't have me crying in here. But that was my way of humbling myself to my wife and saying, you know what, I'm sorry. I messed up. I messed up. And it's okay to admit when you mess up. Sometimes we think in leadership we have to always be right. Reality is we're not going to always be right. And because we lead with humility, it's okay to say, I'm sorry, I didn't do that right. I didn't say that right. That came out the wrong way. It's okay to be able to do that because we lead with humility. We show others how much we care, and we set the tone for those following our leadership to do the same. It has a ripple effect. Whatever your leader does, you naturally begin to do. Whatever, some of the things that my dad was a great leader in our household, I do some of the same things in my household. Some of the same things that my mother did, praying and interceding. But we want to lead others like we want to be led. You know the old saying we used to hear in school, treat others the way you want to be treated? Sometimes we really have to come out of ourselves and say, did I handle that situation right? Am I leading others the way I want to be led myself? Am I being humble enough to say, Kenneth, I probably should have did that a little bit better. So it's okay to do that. We lead with humility. And serving doesn't mean that we bow down to others or we're slaves to others. Because in culture we think, when I talk about servant leadership, especially in the school, they're like, I ain't doing that. Well, you're not going to necessarily be a great leader. You have to learn to serve others. Otherwise, it's all about you. When you say, I ain't going to do that, you have made that all about you. And it's not going to go nowhere. Because anything that is produced out of the flesh is always death. But anything that's of the Spirit produces life. And the Holy Spirit will always push us to lead and live with humility.